month forecast for the sign of Libra. This is going to be a general reading or general forecast, so it may not resonate with all of you. I do read for thousands of people, and also for your moon and rising sign. So if you are Libra rising or Libra moon, this reading might apply to you as well as those of you who are on the cusp. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, just pop up in the description below the video, and there's some information there for you. And I'm going to begin the reading shortly, so please excuse any loud construction noises you hear coming in the background. I do apologize, but I have no control over those background noises. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards a little bit while I focus on you, Libra. Spirit, what are the messages for Libra, Libra sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising? Libra sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising. Libra sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising. Okay, just a couple cards popped out here. We do have the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Four of Cups. So I don't know if these mean anything to you, but Judgment does talk about rebirth, renewal. It can talk about making a final decision about something. And the Queen of Wands reversed does talk about a fire sign, female. She will be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And the Four of Cups talks about withdrawal or unsatisfaction, like emotional unsatisfaction. So let's see if those cards come out again in your reading. Whoops. Of course, we do want to make sure the cards are fully turned over. Spirit, once again, please show me the messages for Libra. Libra sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising. Okay, we start off with the Eight of Swords in your past position. The World, the Moon, the Two of Swords reversed, the King of Cups reversed, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'll use that. So the Six of Swords, oh, I'm sorry, the Six of Wands reversed. Let's see if I can zoom out here. The Magician reversed, the Tower reversed, the Queen of Swords with the Seven of Swords. And then in the future we do have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Hierophant reversed, or the Hierophant reversed. So let's start off with your recent past. It looks as though at the beginning of November, you, Libra, might have been feeling stuck, trapped, feeling like you were in a situation that was, I would say you were feeling rather uncomfortable, but mostly trapped or stuck. And this is just a card that talks about, you know, the lady is in trouble in this card. She's in trouble because she's really put herself in this position, and or someone else has put her in this position. But she alone has the ability to get herself out of this position. She can free herself what she needs to do is, her hands are bound, but they're not bound tightly. They're bound rather loosely, actually. So she just needs to use her own free will. Get rid of these negative thoughts and see that she can actually burst her hands like this, move her hands like this. The ties that bind her will pop off, and then she can simply remove her blindfold and see that there's a way out. And she doesn't have to stay in this chair as the knife thrower's daughter, so to speak, where things are just going to be coming at her constantly, making her feel stuck. So through the power of intention and through the power of free will, the Eight of Swords tells me that in the past you might have felt stuck or trapped, but that you put yourself in this position, or you were put in this position, but you alone have the free will to take yourself out of that position. I also see that there was an ending for you. And the world talks about a graceful completion to some cycle in your life, something that has been ongoing for probably quite a long time, maybe even years. 7, 8 years. I'm getting 7 years. Could be 8 years. The world does talk about endings. And it also talks about mastery of a life lesson. So there's something that ended for you gracefully. It was a total completion. It was a graduation from a life lesson. So very good. But now I see that with the moon and the Two of Swords reversed, you're on another path here. But this one looks like it's even less clear to you. It's as if you see things by the light of the moon and not by the light of the sun. So when we go on a journey by the light of the moon, it's almost as though we are Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. And that Emerald Castle, it might really be a castle, it might not be a castle, and who knows who we'll meet along the way. So our journey can be full of doubt, it can be full of mystery, and we may not be seeing things clearly, and things may come out of the woodwork, like sort of appear to us in sort of this spooky fashion. So there is a lot of doubt and a lot of fear in your life, Libra, that can be clouding your judgment. There can also be something that's hidden from you that you don't know, that you're trying to uncover. Something deep in your subconscious, something that's unknown, that is deep and emotional. Some emotions may be coming to the surface around this time. Whatever it is, those emotions are changing, because I see with the Two of Swords, your true feelings have become known to you about something. Some deep emotions that you've been dwelling on, probably for quite a long time. You've come in touch with your true feelings and now are able to free yourself to go in a new direction, or to go back to the place that you started. But why would you want to do that? Because now that you've come in touch with your true feelings, you're no longer stuck deciding. You've made your decision. Where will you go next? And no wonder you're full of fear and anxiety. You don't know where this journey is going to take you. All you know is you've made up your mind and you're now free to leave. Very good. So here you are in the present. You have the King of Cups reversed. King of Cups is a water sign. He lives in his emotions, but when he's reversed, he's not letting his emotions come through to the surface. He's emotionally unavailable. He's emotionally hardened. He's turned his emotions off like a light switch. Okay? Because normally when I see this King of Cups, he's a very warm, generous person. He lives in his emotions. He's open and generous, loving, kind. Perhaps one of the most loving and kind kings in the entire tarot deck, being that he is a water sign. So comfortable swimming around in those watery emotions. But when he's reversed, this tells me that you or someone in your life, Libra, possibly a man, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio. Here we go with the mental blocks today. Another water sign could be feeling emotionally unavailable to you. He's also lost a serious battle. He's lost something. He's not victorious. He isn't able to walk into town and say, I have conquered. I have led you to victory. I am proud. I am sitting on my horse. No. This person has switched off their emotions, and it's because they have lost a very, very important battle in their life. It's because they aren't leading. It's because they've betrayed. It's because they've done something perhaps unethical. Perhaps they have acted immorally towards you. We also have the Magician reversed, which tells me that be careful of being seduced, okay? Be careful of also using your powers for the wrong means. Magician is a very powerful card. It talks about using all of your talents and all of your skills and all of your resources, and you're very talented at doing this, to create, to manifest. This is the card of manifesting, almost out of thin air, as the Magician would, because he is the magician. He can do that. But when he's reversed, it's almost as bad as the Devil card, because with the Magician reversed, here we see someone who's not using their talents, who doesn't see their potential, who isn't making use of everything that's available to them, that God gave them, all of their gifts and resources. Not only that, they may be squandering their talents, squandering their abilities, not using everything that they've been given. So keep an eye out for that. Also, here we have a situation where, the tower's on fire, but it's upside down. So this tells me that the fire rages slowly. Eventually, this spark will turn into a flame and burn all the way down the tree trunk, all the way up the tree trunk. But right now, it's just a little spark. It's just a little fire. Something that you could potentially put out if you wanted to. It's a little rumble. It's a little earthquake. It's something that kind of catches your attention. What could it be? Some issue in your life is starting to poke its nasty head up, and you find that there's smoke and there's a little bit of a fire that started underneath you. So what do? You've got to use all your talents and all of your resources and all the things that you're able and capable of doing to create something that's going to put this fire out, that's going to stop this damage, and hopefully the tower doesn't come down, because when the tower comes down, you're left with just the foundations, the things that you started off with, the things that only served you in the beginning. Everything else, the rest of the tower, it didn't serve you. It wasn't catering to your needs. It wasn't fulfilling your values. It wasn't bringing you to the place where you needed to be. So take it as a warning, or take it as a sign that when the tower is upside down, there's still an issue, but there's time to deal with it. You may be able to put this fire out before it rages on and takes over the entire tower. We have the end of the middle of November, an air sign in your life. Well, Libra, you are the air sign if I ever knew one. So here you are, the Queen of Swords. It looks as though you're quite independent. It looks as though you might be single or widowed or divorced. If that's not the case, then you may be a very independent woman or man. Man with more feminine energy. That's totally fine. I see you as the Queen of Swords, very logical, someone who uses her mind and her intellect to her advantage, very smart, very witty, very attractive woman. But here she's with the Seven of Swords. Libra, you are leaving a situation. You are leaving a job. Perhaps you are leaving a relationship. Perhaps you are getting away with something. Perhaps you are simply sneaking off or making away with your own ideas. Sometimes I see this card because it indicates someone who is smart and wily and will get out of a situation before it really gets bad. They've perhaps seen something that other people haven't seen, and so they're willing to take this chance. So here you are, sneaking around the system. This is you being smart, taking advantage of the way things, the way things work. And so this is you maneuvering around obstacles, being clever, using, your mind, your intellect to get away with what you need to get away with. I mean, sometimes in business and sometimes in work, it takes forever to do things one way, and so maybe you're thinking about doing them a different way. Could be any of those things. I sometimes get this card for someone who's graduated from university, and so they're leaving to go on another adventure in their life. This could be you leaving a relationship. This could be you... I don't see any indication that you would be cheating here necessarily, but I do see an indication that there are some major changes that you're about to go through. They're going to happen slowly, so it's quite possible that you have moved, that you're moving or you're leaving a situation that's not working for you of your own volition. That's entirely possible. And I see in your future that you have the Ace of Cups, which talks about new love, overflowing emotions, joy, abundance, flowing emotion. So perhaps you've met the love of your life. Perhaps you are falling in love for the first time. Perhaps you are really filling yourself up with positive emotion and you're finally happy. Because I've never seen a happier card. This card really talks about abundance, emotional fulfillment, pure love, pure and simple, and the beginning of love. Here you have the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about security, long-term security, long-term relationship, estates, inheritance. Tens are the most in the tarot. So here we have, you've reached a pinnacle of success. You've reached the highest level you can go. Perhaps this isn't a relationship in terms of security, but whatever it is, you have both the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which tells me that you found either new love and a wonderful, wonderful new family, or a new sense of security, a new relationship that fills you with this love and security. And I see that you have strength, which tells me that you're filled with inner strength, confidence. You've tamed the beast. You have a lot of courage. And with this strength and courage, the possibilities are infinite. You have a very subtle way about you, Libra, and you know exactly how to get what you want. It's a very, very strong card. And I see that the love that you have in this relationship will also be strong. It'll be strong in the sense that there's the security there to protect you, strong in the sense of your devotion, and strong in the sense of your ability to tame whatever it was that may have been bothering you before. You've brought all of your instincts under control, and you're able to channel them in the right way. And then we end the reading with the Hierophant reversed, which tells me that you may be unconforming. You may be not conforming to a traditional value. You may not be attending Thanksgiving. That's one way to say it. You just may not be wanting to conform at this time in your life in some area. This can mean that you've left an institution behind, such as the church, schools, a school, or a government organization. This can also talk about not committing or not wanting to commit in a relationship. And that's totally fine. I mean, no one is here to judge you. It's totally fine. Whatever you want to do, Libra. But this is a major arcana card. So this tells me that there is a strong desire for you not to conform in some area of your life. You, Libra, may be rebelling or going against some traditional values, societal values that you don't find helpful. Maybe you want to do things your own way. Totally fine, totally cool. Let's pull your oracle card out and see what the Oracle of Mermaids has for you today, for your guidance. Spirit, please show me the overall message for Libra for their spiritual guidance. These cards just take forever to shuffle. Alright, let's cut the cards. Cut the cards and see what messages we have for you. Okay, so the card that I pulled for you today is air. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. So let's read the message for this. That is card number 26. You have the capacity to take nourishment and oxygen in far more deeply than you are allowing yourself at present. It is time to introduce the idea of breathing far, far more deeply and of holding the breath so that you know you are safe, and traveling into areas where you have not been before. The ability to breathe deeply and to swim underwater will encourage you to believe in your own courage and potential and develop your lung capacity. Give yourself time and a place renowned for air that is pure, nourishing, exhilarating. Smells, scents, sounds, all carried on air enter into you. Drink in life. Breathe deep and fill yourself with the essence of life. Beautiful message. Libra, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much for all of your likes, subscribes, shares. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to reading for you in December. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.